it is that we're waiting on. Hopefully it's not one of the players on the pitch. Looks like it's not. Looks like it might be one of the other spectators. Alright.
It wasn't either of us, right? You're in?
No, I'm in. Yeah, so Jipper's got the ball here. Going to be pushing out midfield. Spoof's going back to take the goal. They pass to Nagi, who is pushing upfield, uses extra effort to get that extra distance in there. There's a shot at the goal, hits the bar, caught by Logi Bear, who grabs that up real quick, changes possession to Deadlock FC. Passes downfield to Typo.
Studying the new names.
Yeah, I know, new names. Passes back to Typo, looking for someone open. Switches to Mystic. Nagi's on Mystic. Nagi does the slide tackle on Mystic. Mystic recovers. Does a lob pass to VAR. Does a ground pass, but unfortunately turns over to Specs, who passes to Nagi, pushing downfield, one-on-one situation. Doing a bit of 1-2. Bear's aggressive. He's there for it.
Good play by Logi Bear.
Not going to let them
that could have been dangerous.
Yeah, not going to let them take a free 1v1 at the goal. Very strong move by Logi Bear there. Mystic passes to the corner. Stacks does the pass in, but is interrupted by Jipper, who does the tackle to keep that play from resolving. Specs
MC coming upside.
Nagi gets tackled there and interrupted. Mystic looks like he's going to recover this, no problem.
Deadlock managed to get all their players back after that engagement, because Specs and Nagi had 3 people right behind them, so...
Typo,
quick forward check,
shot
quick back
pass
check.
to Mystic into the corner. Jipper, Rainbow Flicks, gets it out of the corner and leaves Mystic in the dust, at least for the moment. There's a bit too strong of a pass, ends up right in Logi Bear's loving embrace. As they reset here, they look like they're taking their time to get the ball going. Passes the Typo, who's covered by Specs. Logi Bear back, playing a little bit aggressive for a goalkeeper. Nothing wrong with that, of course. It's always different. Nagi's got the ball. 2-on-1 situation here. I want to see some more back and forth.
Nagi's wide open far side, unfortunately.
Typo does the extra effort to get it out of there. Very strong play. Spoof recovers. Specs has the ball, interrupted by Typo, though, who manages to grab the ball and kick it back to keep. This is a very strong game of football we're watching here on the pitch today, Sovereign.
Yeah, very even. Very evenly matched.
Mystic has the ball, a bit swamped, looking for an option. Ground passes to Stacks, who does a shot pass inwards, but it doesn't quite get where it needs to be. Spoof is able to recover it.
This Deadlock squad is so far very calm. They're very patient. They're not overextending anywhere.
Absolutely.
For better or for worse.
Absolutely. It's been a wonderful game so far. Both teams are trying to do their best to make the most of their possessions, but nothing for free in this lobby so far. Stacks interrupts the blade shot pass to Nagi, but they recover. Specs has the ball once more. Typo headers it to interrupt.
For it too. Wow,
that has a little too much fire on it. I don't think Nagi could have grabbed that even if he wanted to.
No, dangerous play though. Good idea from Specs to get something out of that.
Yeah, Mystic pushes up. Ooh, interrupted by Siege, who's right there for that defense. We know Siege to be a quite strong defender from our time watching him, and he's making it known here today as well. Siege kicks down to Specs. Specs able to catch and receive. A ground pass to Jipper. Jipper shoots, interrupted by Mystic.
Wow, great block by Mystic.
Yeah, absolutely. Nagi does the ground pass, sneaks it right on in there. Wow.
Clean.
Another great goal for Nagi. Well, first of tonight, but another great goal that we've witnessed, I suppose I should have said.
That was a clean play. I'm surprised that pass got through, honestly. That was like a hairline past the Deadlock defenders there.
Yeah,
that was
he
crazy.
snuck that right in there. Rogue shot.
Yeah.
Mystic passes to Type.
Deadlock speeding up for sure.
Mystic. Wow, that was a lightning fast series of passes and shots. Fortunately doesn't convert. Nagi's got the ball, got a little room from Stacks, kicks ball. Specs bounces off and bounces into the goal. That bounce off of Specs, or did that bounce off the defender?
I think it was the defender. That was very unlucky.
Well, let's see if we can get the replay here and see if they want to
I got a terrible replay angle here. I don't know what the hell happened.
I did as well. Holy fuck, that was an awful replay angle.
That was bad.
Unsure if it was unlucky,
I guess we'll never know.
But yeah, I guess we'll never know now. I mean, we can always watch the recording later and see what happened, but...
I think it was off the defender. From my angle, that's what it looked like.
Deadlock FC does a quick attack and gets back with 1 point. Mystic scores that beautiful shot into the top corner.
And just like that, we're within one. Very clean.
Absolutely. Very clean shot. Surprised Spoof didn't jump there. I maybe not sure what happened, but it did. That was a really quick play. Specs got the ball here. Contested by VAR. Does ground pass to Noggy.
Noggy had to use extra effort to get that.
Ground shot to Specs to get the ball back over quickly. Does a ground pass to the middle. Doesn't quite make it to where it needed to go.
Unfortunately.
Typo passes back to Logi Bear. They're trying to play it safe here, trying not to give up the ball too easily. I respect it. Fortunately, turnover to Jibber.
Oh, interesting play.
Kicks it right into his crotch, and he catches it with his crotch. Alright, Mystic pushing upfield.
Not much of an angle. I feel like Noggy maybe could have pulled a move out, but I think he just wanted to get a shot off there.
Jibber misses the tackle there. Keeps him from getting too far in. Spoof jumps at that, but not sure if his teammate was going to be able to get the header out of there or not. Noggy's got the ball.
That's like that's the debate in that. Like you almost, even if you have your defenders, you almost feel like you do have to jump at them anyway, just in case the defender doesn't get the block off. It's very scary.
Oh, absolutely.
Great tic-tac-toe there from Deadlock.
Noggy's got the ball, headers it out.
Clear it out.
So I think Deadlock will recover this no problem. Yeah, there you go. They clear back to keep. 45 seconds of football left on this game. They're gonna have to make something happen. I wonder if they'll play last attack or if they'll. We've seen that Manshine City is not shy to still play offense even with a 1-up lead.
Absolutely.
Oh, Logi Bear comes up with the aggression, picks up the ball, keeps Noggy from aggressing too much more. Does a shot pass, very risky pass, but makes it through. Mystic's got the ball here with a little bit of room. Typo. Spoof jumps out to catch it.
Nice assist by Spoof.
Almost loses the ball there as he goes out of the box. I think we should see Logi Bear come all the way up here. His last attack. Chooses to shoot it.
Bar's free in the corner. Oh, unfortunate bounce there.
You know, when you're in that situation as the goalkeeper, you really got to take your time and join your team on the attack.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
you can make it a 5v4 situation outside the goalkeeper and give yourself a lot more room to pass and make a play.
That was a good game. That was a very good game. I think Deadlock has a lot of explosive power in them. I think they're.
It was so slow in the beginning, and then they just came out of nowhere with that energy.
Yeah, I think if they can bring that, that build up into this next game, it's going to be some pretty fast-paced action from that side of the pitch for sure.
Absolutely. I wasn't expecting them to just explode like that. They were playing it so slow and calculated, and then it just turned into surgical precision on 3 passes into a shot. It was quite incredible to watch. All right, so Manshine takes the first round with 2-1, and we're going into game 2 here.
I think I got booted out of that. Are you still in?
I am still in.
Okay. I'll probably just head over to your stream then
sure.
and mute it. Seems like
if you want to give your voice a rest, you're more than welcome to do so. It's going to be kind of hard to commentate on something that you might be quite behind on.
Oh right, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So if you want to take yourself a break, grab some water, whatever, you're more than welcome to do so. Give me a chance. It's up to you. I'm not going to force you to. All right, Manshine boots the ball over to Deadlock so that they can have possession. Since they are away, they don't want to have to reset the whole lobby to do that. VAR takes the ball up the left side of the pitch. Challenged by Specs. Shot pass over to Typo, who kicks back to Keeper. Logi Bear pushes up, does a ground shot pass to Mystic. Mystic tries to lob, but it gets intercepted by Specs. Noggy, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Probably could have shot that if he wanted to, and it would have went in just fine. Goes for the self-blade shot, but Logi Bear meets him dead on for the stuff. Stacks, kicks down to Mystic, challenged by Noggy. Noggy is just everywhere on the field today. Stolen by Jipper, who manages to get the ball back. Slows things down a bit, not in a rush to make any passes. There's a lob pass, Typo's there for it. Almost own goals that. I don't know if MC touched that first or if he did, but it went right off the bar. Typo kicks back to Keeper. They reset. Looking for a reset on the play. Logi Bear kicks down to Mystic, who misses the pass, unfortunately, and the goalkeeper picks it up. Noggy has the ball, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Stacks does the quick tackle, boots it out of Noggy's possession, and Logi Bear grabs it. the recovery. Specs recovers the ball immediately off a bad pass. Logi Bear catches the ball once more. We're seeing that nice, slow offense again from Deadlock FC. But unfortunately, it's not paying off for them so far. But Stacks recovers after the slide tackle. Bar passes. Mystic has a little bit of room here. Does a lob pass. And they header it out. Typo recovers. Mystic, once again, trying to look for something. Kicks it towards the goal. Spoof's able to catch it. Spoof boots it out to Nagi. Nagi pushing up the field here. Jipper to support in case they tackle it from him. Passes it back to Jipper. Var misses the slide tackle, unfortunately. Nagi, off the shot, hits the top bar, and unfortunately it bounces out. They pass back to Logi Bear to recover and reset. Logi Bear does a ground pass to Mystic, who's going to now push up field here, up the pitch. Mystic shoots off the wall. Jipper's able to clear that with a header. Stacks has it here on the right-hand side of the pitch. Does a shot pass off the wall. Var shot passes. And then Siege able to use the Dolphin Dive to interrupt that. Very well played by Siege. Lob pass to Specs, who's looking to push upfield. Typo, challenged by Typo. Nagi's got the ball. Mystic challenging. Nagi evades a defender. Ground passes to Specs. Kicks it right into Typo's feet. And Typo's able to take it back. Mystic pushing upfield, challenged by Siege. Nagi slowing his play down a little bit as well. Jipper tries to come up, misses the tackle. Var's got plenty of room over here. Passes right to Nagi. Really should have slowed that down, I think. Seemed like that was a bit of a rushed pass. Typo here on the left side of the pitch kicks to Mystic. They recover though, that's what's important. Siege is able to wiggle the ball away from Mystic. They reset to Spoof. Almost slides right into the goal. That would have been quite an unfortunate series of events. Spoof walking the ball up a little bit, looking for a option. Passes over to Siege. Siege is going to walk it upfield a little bit, it looks like. Nagi's cutting inwards, so we're going to see a shot pass over to Nagi. Var's able to intercept. Great positioning on Var's part. Pushing down the pitch here with Var. Ground passes to Stacks. Challenged by Jipper. Ooh, off the bar and it goes into fucking space. Var challenging Specs. Specs able to get the ball. Passes down to Nagi. 1 by 1 with the keeper. Keeper, very off up, just grabs it. Doesn't let him play his antics. Is not going to let him do that attack again. Logi Bear seems very comfortable with challenging Nagi all on his own so far. Hopefully that doesn't bite them in the ass. Typo. And they header it back to Keeper, who's going to reset to try and prevent the, not the cherry picking, but the very aggressive offense from Nagi.
I'll try to just chime in when I can. I won't do play-by-play.
It's okay. We got a little rough defense kerfuffle here. Siege and Stacks went at it, but Spoof is able to recover it after they passed to Keeper. Specs has the ball all by himself on the left side of the pitch. Passes to Jipper, but I think Specs could have held that on much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Siege
Absolutely.
coming out. They pass to Keep to clear that. It goes into fucking... It did go into fucking space, Mulatto. Nagi's got the ball. A little bit of room. Tries to do a ground pass into an assist to Specs, but unfortunately, they're there to interrupt it. Specs almost gets out. Oh, Logi Bear almost gets caught out there. But unfortunately, they're able to get it out, thankfully. 45 seconds left until overtime. Mystic's got the ball back, has a little bit of room. Jipper able to slide tackle it out, recovered by Siege, who resets the Keeper. Spoof got the ball up the pitch, passes up to Siege. Siege looking for an option. Does a pass to Nagi. Tries to do the shot into the net, but Logi there is right there to meet him.
That was a great save.
Logi's been playing out of his mind on the saves today.
I agree.
On this round too, they're not ready to be counted out just yet. Siege able to get the ground tackle out of Mystic's possession. Siege passes over to Jipper. Jipper's got the ball. Passes to Nagi. Stacks does the interrupt, gets out of Nagi's possession. Jipper, shot pass to Nagi, interrupted by Stacks. Var got the ball, passes out to Stacks on the right hand side. Stacks coming up the right, looking for an option. There's a shot pass, gets interrupted by Jipper. Siege able to get it down to Noggy, who's met by Typo, challenged. Noggy doing every rainbow header in the world to keep the ball in his possession. Stack's able to recover it from Noggy. Does a clear kick to Typo with a shot pass. Shot pass over to VAR, who's able to catch it. No options available though. He's quite swamped when on arrival. Stacks recovers. They pass to Logibear. 43 seconds into overtime here. I'm sure we've all been there, but when you get into these overtime games, the longer they go, the more mentally stressed it gets, the more taxing it gets. You start to make more mistakes, so we'll see who can stay calm under pressure here. But Manshine has a slight advantage in the fact that they're already up one game, but I'm sure they'd like to close this out in 2 games instead of having to go to a third. Siege does a ground pass to Noggy, but Stacks is there to interrupt it. They clear all the way to Spoof though, wasted possession. Spoof looking for an option, passes to Jipper. Jipper's able to get by VAR. Jipper goes for the rainbow pass, but comes up quite short. Jipper able to intercept and recover the ball for them. Siege takes the ball, looking for an option. Ground kicks to Specs, does the header, but Logibear is right there to meet it. Great save by Logibear, not falling under the pressure.
Very nice patience from that keeper, absolutely.
Logibear's reminding me of Wagner's performance the other evening.
Yeah, I know.
Passes ground pass to
Similar
Typo,
style.
goes right through Specs' legs. Wow.
I think
Off
because the
the wall
extra
from
effort.
Typo does a ground pass. And a goal by Mystic. What a great pass into a great shot. We're going to go to a third game here. Deadlock FC taking game number 2 in overtime.
That was very clean.
So we're going to go to a game 3 here. That's going to be, now the pressure's on everybody. We were just talking about how it's a little bit less pressure for MC, but here we are going to a game 3. Chat, is
really
the
enjoying...
audio okay? You can just type in chat. I'm not going to respond right away. Sorry, go ahead, Kane. I'm so sorry.
No, all good. No, that's okay. I'm really enjoying watching this Deadlock squad. They're very unique in their play that it seems like they're all functioning under the same kind of strategy, where it's like Manshine, we very much see a lot of individual skill that likes to work together. Like, they definitely have synergy, they get along good, but they're very much like their star players, where Deadlock just seems so coordinated and such a unified squad that I think when the time comes that they are really, really, really excelling, they're going to be one of the most dangerous squads, like, absolutely.
We'll definitely see, especially as you go into game 3. They go for the cheeky, quick shot pass down the middle to Noggy to try and get that quick, easy first goal. Unfortunately, they don't get it. Jipper's on the pass here, challenged by VAR. They pass back to Siege, who's looking for options. Ground shot pass to Jipper. Jipper gets disrupted by Mystic. Noggy trying to help Jipper out, get the ball back and recover. Noggy side tackles it out, but Typo's able to recover. Kicks it back to Logibear, who's able to get it to prevent the offense from going on any further. Logibear, ground pass to Typo. Logibear quickly realizes that he put his teammate in a little bit of an awkward situation there and rushes out to clear it. Mystic, shot pass. Oh, and then the cheeky ground pass from Stacks to get it right into the net. That's a quick goal for Deadlock FC this round.
It looked like that didn't go exactly how they planned, but they managed to get the goal anyway. I think VAR was supposed to be the one to put that away, but luckily Stacks was there to pick it up.
Absolutely. Jipper here has got the ball. Spoof's running back to keep, slowing the play down to make sure Jipper has plenty of time to get Spoof back to the net. Jipper challenged by Stacks here. Who almost seemed afraid to tackle it for a moment there, afraid he's going to get dribbled out. But, you know, with the Ippy slide and some other techs out there, it's quite difficult to defend sometimes. Noggy challenged by lots of Deadlock FC right there in the box. Typo's got plenty of room here. Does a shot off the wall. VAR. Oh my goodness, what a passing clinic. Great passing with a great conversion by Mystic.
A very clean play, and honestly, after that first game, it only looks like Deadlock has gotten stronger. Like, they didn't, you know, there was no tilt, there was no apprehension, anxiety. They've only gotten more effective, I think, as this series gone on.
They go for the quick, cheeky shot pass down the middle lane again. And then Deadlock FC returns it in kind. Yeah, I really feel like Deadlock has really caught fire since the first game, and I think they've been playing on a whole other level.
I think Manshine still has lots of fight left, plenty of time, obviously. I think they just need to figure out their way in.
Oh, they are not the kind to give up. We both know that.
No.
Siege, pretty far upfield for I'm used to seeing Siege, but he helps them recover the ball. Noggy's able to grab it.
Noggy's been locked up all game, all series actually.
I think MC might need a little bit more attacking presence up here. I feel like a lot of the offense is falling to Noggy on this run.
Mm-hmm. Deadlock's realizing that and capitalizing for sure.
Alright, Stax has plenty of room here on the left-hand side. Specs using the tackle to try and catch up. VAR unable to convert on that shot, but a great attempt with some more great passing from Deadlock FC. Typo able to quickly recover it, but Specs recovers it back. Typo, they're fighting for the ball here. Slide tackles to give some space. Siege clears it, passes to Specs. Resets to Noggy. Got plenty of space here. Passes to Jibber, playing a little bit more team football down here on the attack. But plenty of defenders to come in and knock that header out of the box. Great effort from Deadlock FC.
That was the right play. I think Manshine approached that a lot differently than they have been, and I think that was a good chance for sure. I think they need to do more of that, just hopefully with the finish.
Absolutely. Typo challenges Jipper here, not really giving him much room to operate here. Jipper does a shot pass to Specs, who bounces off the wall, unfortunately. I think Logi would have had that if it had gone towards the goal, but I'm not quite sure.
I believe so. It looked like it.
That gets blocked, but Logi were able to quickly recover. Ground pass to Stax, who's going to hopefully reset their offense. They're going to let that go. They know Spoof's going to have that, no sense in wasting a bunch of time. More stamina. Shot pass over to Jibber. See, Mystic has the intelligence to go down the field and get ready to intercept that pass. Knows he's not going to beat the keeper. They're up 2. No need to pressure the keeper. Jibber's going downfield here, followed by Mystic. Specs runs past the ball. Stack's able to recover. Passes back to Keep to reset. Bear passing a Typo. Intercepted by Jipper. Mystic's able to recover though. Oh, off the wall shot gets blocked by Jipper this time around. They're not going to let him do that again. They've seen what that's happened to them the last couple times that's happened. VAR does some crazy tech with extra effort. I do not know what the hell that was, but...
That was interesting, wow.
Oh, they recover. Noggy sees Jipper, gets Jipper down to Jipper. Jipper's being met by 2 defenders, Typo and VAR. Gets tackled from behind. Unable to get the ball out of there. VAR pushing the ball down the pitch on the right-hand side. Has Mystic in the middle. Mystic unable to get the ball there, it seems, but Siege also wasn't either. Specs tries to come in and get the tackle. Is fighting Mystic for the ball. Specs able to grab it. Specs has all the room in the world. Does a ground pass right into Specs' feet. Stacks, I mean, they can play time here if they want to. They have no obligation to score the ball anymore if they don't want to. Logi Bear. Yeah, looks like that's what we might be seeing here. A little bit. Vaz got it on the right side. Kicks it off the wall. Mystic unable to... Oh, I'm unsure if that was a bait or if that was a shot. Spoof fighting for his life at the goal. But they're able to get it out of there. Typo got the ball back there. They're trying again. Specs has the ball down the pitch. Might have a one-on-one with the goalkeeper here. Logi Bear able to grab it right out of the air. Passes down to VAR. VAR does a blade shot off the wall. Mystic kills the fucking post with his blade shot. Holy shit. It's dead.
Put a dent in
Logi Bear has the ball. Clears down to VAR. Takes his time. Isn't in any kind of hurry. Tries to do a quick little cheeky pass shot to Spoof. Spoof kicks it down the pitch to Stacks, and I think we're going to see Deadlock FC take this series 2-1. Absolutely well played by Deadlock. They really fought back and clawed their way back.
Yep.
Do we want to see if anyone from Deadlock would like to come in and talk if they're here?
Yeah, we'll see. I think we just have... Who do we have in here? We'll have to see.
Absolutely great games on the pitch, though. What are your
It
thoughts
really
on the
was.
games while we wait to see if anyone from Deadlock would like to talk with
I
us?
think I think more or less it was kind of as I predicted. I could tell that they had so much life. Like they had so much life in them in that first game. As soon as it started ramping up, it seemed like a train. Like it seemed like a train. As soon as they started like moving, it was like just getting faster and faster and faster. And realistically, by the end of that game, like those were very, very convincing matches, very convincing goals. They had lots of control. And realistically, I think Manshine was not getting shots in the box at all. Like they were getting like half court shots, maybe a little bit further up. Like they were not getting a lot of shots, unfortunately. And the shots that they were getting were just not in positions that they could score from. So yeah, it was definitely it was a great series by both sides. But I think Manshine just has some more work to do on different offensive options. Unfortunately, I think they struggled to really change the mindset and start doing something else.
We got Logibear that just joined the Discord, and I think VAR is in here as well. We want to try and reach out. Let me see if
Yeah,
I
if
can.
any of you guys want to come out and do a little interview with us, we'd love to chat with you. Here, I'll invite Logi Bear.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yo, good man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, especially after that game.
Absolutely. Necro lead off.
Logibear, you were absolutely on fire in the keep spot. You were fighting for your life in the beginning, but as you guys found your rhythm, you guys really kicked off and really took the game series by storm. Do you have any thoughts on how you and your team performed today?
I think we did pretty well. The first game, honestly, the goals were kind of a little unlucky. A couple pass-throughs that were just hard to kind of block. I think one of them was a deflection. It was just hard to read. I'm really proud of my team for not losing mental there after that first game. It was a little tough for us. We kind of didn't get the passes we wanted or the shots we wanted to take. But game 2 and 3, we really brought it together. I think we had a really good passing game, especially in the backfield when they were pressuring us. And we got a couple good looks. We've been trying to do more off-the-wall kind of kick-ins. And they worked out for us this game.
Did you guys have any kind of strategy that evolved as you went through all three of the games?
Didn't evolve as much. We've primarily been a passing team, which kind of was highlighted a little bit there, a lot of 1-2s. But the meta right now really does seem to be just kind of kick into mids for 50-50s. So we're trying to combine the two, get passes, and then try to either go off wall for somebody to kick it in or just a lob up. Yeah, so not as much of an evolution, but kind of a combining of the two systems that we've been implementing.
Awesome. Well, you guys definitely did great that out there on the pitch. Anything you wish you guys would have done better this game, and do you have any words for your opponents?
I think we maybe would have been able to get a couple more looks deep field. We had a couple bad passes here and there. Our defense was on lock. I think our opponents played it really well. I really like the game that they're trying to play. Kind of like how we were. They were not going for the meta of just a kick in at 50-50. They're actually trying to break in, so they played really well. It was a really great game.
It was a good series.
Do you have any questions, Kane? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was awesome watching you guys play. I was very excited to kind of see you guys come through, and happy to have some of you guys in the server here. Yeah, realistically, honestly, I thought I had mentioned in the first game, it was after the first goal, you guys just started completely changing tempo, and I almost thought it was a bit of a strategy. So it's interesting hearing you say that that was more of like a bit of a block or a hurdle that you guys had to get over. Is that typical for your team, that you are more of like a slow burn, and once you're going, and it takes a bit of time, or was that a strategy?
I'd say we're a little 50-50 there. Sometimes we come in really hot, but every now and then we do have a series where the first game might be a little rough, but once we kind of get into the movement of things, we really pick up pace. We're really good at kind of quick plays out, so if I get a save or something like that, we can push the ball out really quick and then just start moving downfield.
I kind of described you as we were commentating that it seemed like your team very much is you guys like to play as a unit. Like it seems like you're all very much on the same page, and it's kind of like you seem to play your positions very, very seriously, and like, because with Manshine we have a lot of experience with them, and they're a wonderful squad, very nice guys, very competitive, but they're all stars. Like, it is a star-studded team.
Mhm.
And with you guys, obviously, I'm sure you guys have stars too, but it seems like so much more that you guys are all just so consistent on playing your role, and the type of gameplay that offers is so interesting. Is that by design, or would you agree with that? I'm curious what are your thoughts?
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. Definitely by design. I mean, Typo is our main defender. He will bring the ball up and occasionally play up. I think you saw a couple plays there where he was open, so he ran to the wing and would try to make a play up on offense.
Hmm.
But for the most part, he's our primary defender. He's really good at blocking shots, kind of cutting off people who try to push in. And then we have Seal and VAR, our main two ups. They play our striker positions, and then we rotate between stacks and a couple alternates to kind of fill in either midfield or an additional defender, depending on what's needed. Definitely positional, and we definitely play as a unit. That's something we've really worked on. We go into customs to try to work on plays and natural rotations. Shout out to Seal for me and him working together a lot on doing VOD reviews of our scrims, trying to improve our team like as a whole, look at what we can actually get better at, how we can position better.
Cool. No, absolutely. It shows, and that's something I like. Nekra and I both noticed like extremely quickly of just your tempo and like how you guys play. It seems like everyone's following the same rhythm, and like realistically, I think the longer you guys play together, the more and more dangerous that strategy is going to become. I bet, I'd be willing to guess. I'm sure it was a bit of a struggle to get to the point that you're at, like in terms of the synchronization, that kind of thing. I guess the last question I kind of have for you is, what are your obviously without spoiling your strategy, what are your comms like? Like, are you all calm? Do you have some people who are a bit higher energy, or like is there one person speaking? I'm just very curious on how that plays out.
We definitely have a couple guys who are high energy. I would say me and VAR are the main two kind of looking for calls on plays here. Seal is kind of our eyes when he's up, seeing who's open, calling for passes. Everybody talks a good bit, but I would say the primary people calling for plays would be me and VAR.
Makes sense. Do you agree that the goalkeeper should be making a lot of the calls just because they have the view of the field?
Yeah, definitely in the beginning. Like I think once I roll the ball out to somebody in the back, I'll try to call for cuts, see who's open, try to call for something down line. Once the ball gets up, like above the half yard line or half field, at that point I leave it up to the people up front to kind of figure out what looks best. Because from that point, it's hard to see who's really defended, how close people are.
For sure.
Well, thank you
Well,
so
that's pretty
much
much
for
what I
your
got.
thank you so much for your time, Logi Bear. Great series. Do you have anything else you want to say before we tune out?
Yeah, I hope you guys all keep an eye on us because we're gonna go undefeated in this division. We'll be up in Div 1 by the end of this for sure.
All
Okay,
right.
look forward to see
Wow.
it. And
Bold.
as with the last game that I casted, this one will be fully available. I'll send a link to both teams for the full upload with the commentary and such if you would like it. Any
100%.
questions? Any questions for us?
No, I look forward to it. One thing, the name is Logi Bear. by the way.
Logi Bear, sorry, I must.
Logi
Yeah.
Bear.
No, you're good. It's like
Oh,
Yogi
so
Bear.
I just want you to know the mulatto in chat says, "Cap, you are losing to us. Get him out."
Good luck. We'll see.
Wow. All right.
All right, thank you so much, Logi Bear.
Yeah,
You have a
thank
great
you.
day. Okay, stay safe.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
You
Good
guys as well.
games.
All right, that's gonna do it for me, you guys. I'll upload this shortly after. You guys have a great night. Thanks for coming. Bye bye.